Wait, go back. That's what I thought he said. The Prophet of Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Are you sure?
I shall light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Pretty much.
Commander, we've got a problem.
So I hear. But from what I understand, the Prophet will need an object, the Index, to activate the ring. I've located a library similar to the one you found on the first Halo. If the rings work the same way, the Index should be inside.
I'll bet the Covenant are thinking the exact same thing.
Then we better beat them to it, Sergeant. Extract your men and meet me at the library.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll secure the Index, Chief. You take out the Prophet. He's given us all the intel we need.
What is happening, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kyle, and today we are continuing Halo 2 Legendary, No Dying. And as you can see, this level kind of gets off to a hot start. I can hardly even say anything without me already killing like 10 of the Covenant. So this is Regret. This level follows directly after the events in Delta Halo, and in this level basically you are gonna be facing off against the Prophet of Regret. And as you can see, there is a shit ton of sniper jackals right off the gate, and you just have to kind of know, not even know where they are, because they spawn in different spots. I think there's usually, I could be wrong, I'm gonna be wrong about this, like 5 or 6 of them in this intro part, and I've failed tremendously trying to kill them every time. And basically this first part, you just have to be really careful. As you can see, a sniper jackal is trying to get me right now, and I luckily got him. I poked my head out too far, and of course I'm out of ammo, so now I have to resort to doing that, and I think I got him. There we go, good job. And yeah, so it's a really hot start. You get a couple of Marines with you, but basically that first room is just full of the bugs, the drones, so I just run out, kill those 2 elites that kind of just spawn right there, as you saw about a minute ago. This level, it's a little too fast paced for me to even talk, so we're just gonna skip on ahead here. And yeah, so there's a lot of trial and error in this level for me. There is, I don't know, a total of like 100 million sniper jackals in this level, and it's really infamous for that, especially that first part that I already got through. And then basically you just have to go across these gondolas that go across the lake, and then you go into like this, I don't know what you call it, it's like a temple, I guess, underwater, and you just take out various sets of Covenant enemies, and then eventually you face off against the Prophet of Regret. It's pretty much a boss battle, kind of like the one that we saw back on the Oracle. But yeah, and then playing this level without dying, I gotta admit, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the hardest level. It's just, you just gotta know like what you're doing, you know? And that goes for pretty much every level in this game, but for this one, it's like, if you make a mistake, you're just gonna die, and that's it. There's no going back from that. So anyway, so yeah, more sniper jackals spawning on this part. Luckily I found this spot while I was practicing this level, and I've used it to my advantage. It's a lot better than going through the door down there, because you're kind of just a sitting duck down there, but in that corner you can kind of snipe them all and see them all from a pretty good view. Okay, this next part, there's a phantom that's going to be spawning in, and while I'm waiting for the phantom, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get weapons close to the gondola, so that when I get on the gondola, I can use those weapons to my advantage. Now here comes the phantom. Now, I don't think it happens this time, but in the past, it's like this weird glitch where the phantom just despawns, and I don't know why. but this time it spawned in the two hunters. And I don't know why there's another glitch where if you stick the hunters with the plasma grenade, they'll just automatically do a 180 and expose their back. So yes, my Marine survived,
Cortana,
so that's good.
The Covenant's getting nosy.
I guess.
I don't
think
want
they
to
both
give away
survived.
my position, so I'm rerouting a few stragglers back to you. I apologize. These Pelicans are all the support you're gonna get.
Understood, ma'am.
So yeah, basically, I just do this nifty little weapon transportation system that I have, where I just basically walk and switch weapons at the same time. And it's really come in handy, especially for this first gondola part, and then the second ride when you go towards the temple to face off against Regret. I just think it's better to have more weapons than not enough weapons, you know? And having...
A gondola is launching from the far towers. Big surprise, it's full of Covenant...
And having, you know, multiple beam rifles at my disposal really helps out, so... And then, yeah, basically, there's a couple of elites, and then grunts and jackals on this gondola. You just take out the elites first, and the grunts and the jackals, they'll fall pretty easily. And I think it's this first gondola ride. I make a really, really stupid mistake. You'll see it when it happens.
Well, they were nice enough to bring us a ride.
Into the vehicle, let's go! I'll drive!
But first, let me just do this. I've never actually seen anyone else do this. I'm sure it's a thing. I mean, I couldn't have come up with it myself, but I've never watched another video of someone else doing this whole gun transfer. I don't know what you would call it, so I'm calling it a gun transfer. I do it on this level, and then I feel like there's another level that I do it. I kind of did it on Delta Halo when I was using that rocket launcher in the beginning, but not much. But I mean, it comes in handy, because it's like, you know, I could use all those beam rifles. I can give them to my Marines, I could use them for myself, you know, if I'm having a bad sniper day, you know. Make sure they have good guns. They don't, so this guy doesn't anyway, so I'm going to give him this one that has less ammo, take mine back. Should be good to go now. Okay. So this part, a couple drones spawn out of that building. As long as you take them down quickly, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I think it's, yeah, this part. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to get to the top of the gondola, and I don't know exactly why, because it would just expose me. And then, so what I did is I tried to do a grenade jump. Missed on the first one, hurt myself, so I let myself heal.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or was created by some other cataclysm.
And then...
I'm sorry. Were you
Okay, I didn't do it now. Didn't do it yet, but you'll see what happens. It's really, like, it's really annoying that I did this, and I really hate the fact that I did it. But, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, once you kill all the enemies on the other side, the gondolas just automatically keep going. I thought about getting ammo, but then I was like, nah, I'm good. The one drone's just floating there. Alright. So, I would cut this out, but I want to keep it in because I want to be honest, and I don't want to try and hide it from my playthrough, but this is a stupid mistake, and I regret this so much. Right here. Yep. And, let's just ignore it. Let's pretend like it never happened. As you can see, I'm a little pissed off about it. I would restart the level. I mean, it's only been 9 minutes, but here's the thing. The whole part in the beginning with the whole sniper jackal, all that, I had been playing this level a lot, and I was getting really tired of it, and I just wanted to be done with it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going. So that's exactly what I did. So personally, I'm not gonna count that. Obviously, it was a death. I get it, and this is no dying, but it was me killing myself as opposed to an enemy killing me. So I'm just gonna ignore it and move on, and we'll count it as not a death. So good. Yeah, got it. Okay. So yeah, basically the other side of this ride, you go into this little temple, and then you take an underwater elevator that goes to another temple, or an underwater temple, or whatever the fuck. I don't really know, but yeah. And I'm being careful because I think there's more enemies that come out here. But luckily I already killed the snipers, so we're good. And then there is a bunch of jackals on guard in here. And then drones spawn as soon as you either kill all the jackals or... I don't really remember.
Think I need a medic. Once more with me.
There we go. And then, yeah, I think checkpoints, now the drones come in. Maybe? Yep, there they are. God, I hate how, like, hard it is to kill the jackals in this game. Like, it's not like they have a lot of health, but they just, I don't know, you can't really shoot around their shields that easily.
Ah, now I see. There's a submerged section that connects these towers to the outlying structures. Looks like we're going down. Unless you prefer to swim.
And there's usually a grunt. He's always sleeping, I don't know why. He never wakes up after all the commotion.
Full car coming up.
And in this part, 3 jackals are gonna come up. Got 2 of them. 1 more. There we go. So yeah, that's it. These Marines, they'll kind of get on their own. I'm probably gonna contemplate whether I want to keep the fuel rod cannon or not. It doesn't really come in handy for the next part, but it kind of does at the same time. Plus it's a fuel rod cannon, like, it's not a bad weapon. Looks like I gave it to a Marine. Interesting. Interesting tactic. I don't know where I'm going with that, but alright. Alright, so down we go. I love this part, especially with the anniversary graphics. It looks beautiful. And the music that goes behind it is just cherry on top. Chef's kiss.
I've intercepted a secure transmission from Regret's carrier to something called High Charity. It seems to be a formal apology to the prophets of truth and mercy. Apparently, Regret jumped the gun when he attacked Earth. He's asking the other prophets to forgive his premature arrival, arguing that no human presence was foretold. That explains why there were so few ships in his fleet. But it's odd a prophet would have such bad intel about his enemy's homeworld.
Safe that weapon, Marine. Ready.
They're generous enough to give you ammo under the stairs there, so that's good. So yeah, this part, just grunts, I think. So you can just kind of take them out with the carbine pretty easily, for the most part. Jesus. don't know exactly what I was looking for, but it's no big deal. So yeah, I don't trust him, so I'm gonna take back the fuel rod cannon. And then this part is a real headache. It's just an open room with a shit ton of sniper jackals, and they're all aiming at you. And then there's also the honor guard elites. There's hunters. There's drones. There's a little bit of everything in this room, and it is a real headache to try and get through. Oh my god, that was so close. Whew. The drones are coming in too, I can hear them.
When you're finished going to the bathroom, come on out here and meet me.
Just trying to push that box just enough so that I could use it. There we go. I don't know if it ever came in handy, but no, missed him. Yeah, me pushing a box is probably really fun for everyone to see. This is what the viewers came for. This is it right here. So the reason I'm being really timid here is A, I don't want to die, and B, if I just walk out there, I'm going to die. So it's just a matter of being patient and knowing where the enemies are. And right now, I don't really know where the enemies are.
Ooh, Big Green's gonna get ya. Get on out here so I can smoke you.
But I think eventually I give up on this idea and I go upstairs and go through the top level. But I'm trying to kill all the sniper jackals before I move on. But I know more of them spawn in. It's unpredictable exactly where they all are. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. Now we're going upstairs. Maybe. Yeah. And then we do have the Marines at our disposal.
If you ask nice, I'll kill you.
And I try to get them to go out there first so that they can try and draw out the whatchamacallums, the sniper jackals. Because I know there's at least one more out there, because I saw him run away when I tried to shoot him. But there's more than one, of course. There's always more than one. And it's just such a scary thought, because it's like you just peek your head out and like they know where you are, but you don't know where they are. You know, it's just so fucking, it stops my heart every time I play this part. And it was very frustrating trying to get through this part when I was doing the challenge, because this is where I mostly died. This part and the beginning. Oh man. I'm just desperately trying to kill him, but there we go, finally. And I'm almost out of ammo now too. It's not good. Especially this next part where there's a bunch of honor guards about to spawn. And now I don't have ammo. I have the sniper still, but it's gonna be a little close quarters, so we're gonna grab this and hopefully blow them all up. Got 3 of them. That's not bad, not bad. I think there was 4 of them though. I think. And then of course more snipers. Yep, good shot, good shot. There's probably more on the other side now too. Whew. Looks like I know where they're spawning now. I don't. I'm just trying to be careful. Because there's probably one more down there. And I hear bugs, so I'm downstairs. And then, yeah, snipers down there. God, it's so fucking just... And then here come the hunters. Of course, it can't be just one enemy at a time. It has to be all of them at once. Oh god. It's just so terrifying. There we go. Hunters are down. There's still more snipers out there, I know that though. At least one more. At least. Probably more than that though. Of course. Phew. Nice shot. I was done with this bullshit by now.
What's the matter, you mongrel? Scared? That's what I call a team effort. I knew you'd be there.
Still not dead. There we go. And then we got some elites that come in. Kind of threw me off guard a little bit, but I'm good, I'm good. I think it's just the one elite. There's a couple jackals up at the top now. Regular jackals. Looks like my marines are dead. I'm still a little scared because I'm not sure if there's more snipers out there. Plus those jackals, they'll kind of sneak up on you sometimes. There is one more elite, but I got him. The jackals are down here. At least one more. There we go. And that's it for that part. So that room is pretty much hell. And I got through it. I think I'm going back probably to get ammo, but I'm still scared, thinking maybe there's more of them out here. Which would suck. But I need the ammo. There we go. Alright. So next up. It's another hallway. This time it's invisible elites, so I switched to classic graphics so I can see them a little better. They're invisible elites, I should say. And of course I look like an idiot as I try to snipe them. Just there we go. And then there is a sword elite. Got him. And that's it. So far so good. We're doing pretty good. We're about halfway through the level by now, I would say. Pretty much just another part in here where... No, I think that's it. I think it's the elevator. And then it takes you to the outdoor section. Give him a nice smack in the face. Make sure my buttons are still working as I rapidly switch between guns. And don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. So we get another underwater elevator scene. Semi-cutscene, I guess.
Regret's carrier just received a response from High Charity. A very well-encrypted message from the Prophet of Truth. Listen to this. Your haste has jeopardized the fulfillment of our covenant, threatened our grand design. That you shall be spared a public display of our contempt is thanks only to Mercy and his wise counsel. Truth, Mercy, Regret. 3 prophet hierarchs. Killing Regret should shake up the covenant leadership. But frankly, it sounds like you might be doing Truth a favor.
Very interesting stuff, Cortana. Very interesting. Alright. So this part, a couple of elites. Not too bad. You could just assassinate them, basically. They're too dumb to realize the elevator's coming up, making a lot of noise. there's one, and then the other one's coming up those stairs on the other side of the wall there. And just give him a little smack. Nighty night. And then a couple of grunts in here. Nice. There we go. I like how even with the hologram you can still like auto target. So yeah, this part, a shit ton of drones come out and the elites, and wow, I kind of almost died right there. It's so crazy how quick your shield can go down in this game.
Great journey. Doesn't he know what these rings do?
Doesn't he know what these rings do? It's fucking needles in this game. They can just turn a corner and make a 90-degree angle, I swear to God. Okay, I think the elites are still alive. At least one of them.
This is my last run, Chief. I'm nearly out of fuel. We've secured the first tower cluster, so I'll set down there.
There you go.
Call when you're ready for evac.
There we go. Okay, so they're very generous with the weapons in this level. They keep kind of dropping off weapons, and they drop off some Marines every now and then. Just one more weapon drop before we go across the last gondola to the temple.
Is that it? Chief, you may be the dumbest, best man I've ever...
So I'm going to try and get my Marines the best weapons I can give them without giving up any of my good weapons. And then this part, kind of tricky. There's more sniper jackals down here, and there's really only one way to go, which is kind of annoying because it just kind of leaves you, you know, a sitting duck. So I'm doing my best here to try and snipe them before I go in there so that I don't have to deal with them and possibly get sniped, because it's a straight shot for them. They could just turn around and shoot me as soon as I turn the corner here, but I'm trying to get my Marines to move up so that they can get shot and maybe even kill the snipers so I don't have to even deal with them. But I'm pretty sure in this particular playthrough, the sniper jackals win. Unfortunately. See, I almost kind of got screwed there. And I don't know if he died or not. It's hard to tell if I killed him or if he was still alive. Sounds like one Marine's still alive. Oh god, I got lucky there. I can hear another sniper. I don't know where he is. There he is. There he's. Now he's dead. Okay. Fucking elite. Oh my god. Just take things slow. No need to rush. We're making pretty good time on this level. I mean, obviously we're not speedrunning, but only 27 minutes. Usually, when I used to play this level just on its own, it would take me like an hour to do this level. I mean, it depends on how I was playing.
I don't know what you were thinking about, but it wasn't here.
Fucking elite. Wouldn't die, Jesus. Okay, yeah, Phantom comes in, drops off more assholes for me to kill. I think there's another sniper, so I gotta be careful of that too. Surprisingly... Oh, actually he might have just... Yeah, I think he just died. I was gonna say, surprisingly, the Marine's still alive, but nope. Sounds like he just died. Yeah, so I think I'm being a little too cautious here. I could take out these guys pretty easily, but I'm just being careful. I mean, I don't want to die, and I know that when I was playing through this mission, it took me a while to get it without dying. So I am being extra careful and extra cautious. So I apologize if there's some slow moments. I'm scared. That's basically the gist of it. I'm just scared. Alright. So yeah, this part, there's a sniper somewhere around here. And I just gotta be careful to not walk out in front of him and he just snipes me right away, because that's how it'll go. Based on my luck. But he should be right over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. And he's dead. And then there is a couple more enemies that spawn on the gondola.
Another gondola. Looks like it leads straight to the main temple. Not much further now.
Jesus. No elites, and they got my shield down. Just grunts and jackals. That's how crazy this game is. Or maybe that's how bad I am. One or the other. Maybe both. It's probably a combination of both. So this part, this might take me a minute, because I think I'm going to do the whole gun transfer thing. I want to get a couple of different types of guns over there. I think I'm trying to find a plasma pistol right now. And I shouldn't have to worry about it back here because there's a bunch right up there. And yeah, I'm going to take the beam rifle and the sniper. The beam rifle and the... Yeah, beam rifle and the sniper over there. Could use both of those for this part. Okay, here we go. So this part, I think I'm gonna have to take a rocket launcher.
So far, so good. We're approaching the main temple
Because there's
now.
2 banshees that come out here.
Roger that. I'm as close to the library as I can
banshees
get. There's
are
some sort of
a
barrier.
pain in the ass in this
We're trying
game.
to find a way around it. I'll keep you posted.
There's one. And then, luckily it was 2 shots there. The only time it would be more than 2 shots is if it's a white elite, and it would be 1,000 shots because they're indestructible basically. So we did pretty good job taking care of them quickly. The next part, the second gondola that comes from the other direction, is going to have a shit ton of enemies. I'm going to do my best here to snipe some of them. There's jetpack elites and there's fuel rod cannon grunts, so this is not an easy part. Not an easy couple enemies to fight, but I'm doing my best here. And those fuel rods, they'll get you super quick. It's crazy how accurate they are. Same with those guys too. We've got one, I think there's one more. And then there's probably a couple more grunts on the gondola too, but our main concern is fuel rod grunts and the jetpack elites. There he is. Shoot his little toesy woesies. Let him know we're here. Don't know exactly where he is, but you know, we'll figure it out. There he is. That's that, I think. Yep, there we go. So that part's given me some trouble in the past. It's kind of shitty to get 34 or so minutes into the level and then die, because that's just 34 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. In my case, anyway. If you're just playing the level, I mean, go crazy, have fun, you know. But this challenge, I don't know why I do this to myself. I guess it's to prove something to myself, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this last part, not so bad. There's just a couple of, well, actually quite a few of them. No snipers, so we're good on the snipers, but there is a bunch of elites that are going to come out of the door as soon as we take out the jackals and everything. I think there's actually a cutscene as well, a little mini cutscene of Chief kind of just walking up to the temple. But yeah, pretty much it. And then we get to fight Regret, which surprisingly, this time when I fought Regret, it wasn't that bad. I don't know why. Usually I've had a hard time fighting Regret, because I mean I know what to do, but I just have kind of a hard time doing it because of all the enemies that are around. But we'll see when we get there. So yeah, mini cutscene.
That's the largest Covenant fleet I've ever seen. The largest anyone's ever seen. Get inside the temple and kill Regret before it can stop us.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Okay, so this part, like I said, there is more reinforcements that come in. Of course, that one turret grunt almost gets me. But we're good. Oh, and I forgot to reload. What a shame. There we go, still got him. I think there's one more elite, other jackal up there, something like that. I don't know, I don't keep track of how many enemies there are, I just know that there are enemies. And it looks like my shit despawned, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe I was using it all, I don't really remember. I thought there was more guns right there. But I got what I need for now, anyway. And there's more ammo inside for the carbine and all that, so we're good. So yeah, a couple of guards here, kind of just chilling, waiting for me to come in. There they are, and you know, clearly they
multiple waves of phantoms.
know exactly what I'm doing.
We don't have much time.
Cortana, don't rush me, okay? I'm gonna do it my way. There's no time limit. I know you say there's a time limit, but there's no time limit. Oh! He ran right by me. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he missed me. I'm so scared of this one elite. And he's still not dead. I'm just going crazy on this one elite. There we go. Now he's dead. I think I'm mad because I wasted all my ammo, but it's okay. It's better to have no ammo. Or to have ammo. Or no, I'm sorry. Have no ammo and be alive.
Watch your back.
So yeah, like she said, a shit ton of honor guards on this part. They're not any higher ranked than like red elites. They have fancy armor. That's basically all there is to it. A lot of them in this part, they're gonna have swords and plasma rifles. That's pretty much it. So basically, this part, you just have to kill the Prophet of Regret. And the way to do that is you have to board his little hover thing that he's on, and you have to punch him in the face until he dies. And he teleports, and he has not a fuel rod cannon, but like it's kind of like what the hunters use, but it's yellow. I don't know if it's any more powerful or less powerful than what the hunters use, but it's still powerful. And then you also got to watch out because there is pretty much an unlimited amount of enemies that keep spawning in as you play through this part. So I think the best way to do it is to just kill the Prophet as quickly as possible. I think that's the best method. But as you can see, I'm kind of taking my time. Because I think enemies only spawn when you punch the Prophet, and then more of them spawn in. Maybe, I don't really know. I don't really know the cycle. I'm not an expert.
There's
but
the target.
basically, you just have to do this, punch him a couple times, he'll teleport, more enemies spawn in, and you just have to evade them. Find the Prophet again, and do the same thing until he's dead. It's quite a simple process, but it's still tedious. And then plus there's all the enemies that spawn in and come out. But like I was saying earlier, I wasn't used to this, but there wasn't as many enemies as normal, and I don't know what I did differently to cause this. Because usually there's like a shit ton of honor guard elites coming at me, but there was only a handful of them this entire time. I don't know why. So, if someone has an explanation for that, please let me know. Because, I mean, usually I have a really stressful time doing this part of the level. But mostly I had to just face grunts, and I did run into a few hiccups here and there. But mostly I got through it with pretty pretty good ease, so
The great journey will not be postponed.
spoilers, but you know, whatever. So yeah, just punch him, punch him, punch him. And then I like to stay on the top level because the bottom, they all spawn on the bottom. And then they come up to you, so it's kind of like if you're on the bottom, you're kind of going to get surrounded. But yeah, see, it's just grunts right now, and I don't know why. There's usually honor guard elites every time, and it's been really quiet. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. Not complaining. It's just it's weird. It's eerie. It feels like I'm playing this on easy. But I think I'm just being... Oh my god. See, the grunts almost killed me though. It's crazy how quick things change in this game. And the Prophet probably almost shot me. God damn, it's so crazy. 2 shots and my shield's at half. Look how long it takes me to kill a grunt with the plasma pistol. Now the only reason this is taking me so long is because when I was playing this I was thinking, why aren't there any elites? And it was really, you know, like suspicious. It was really sus. And I was like, why am I not dealing with a shit ton of elites right now? Because that's usually what I'm used to. It was just scaring me. I was a little scared because I was like, are they just gonna all pour out at some point and I'm just gonna get fucked? But I don't know why I'm taking my sweet time. Because the Prophet's right there, I should just kill him and then get him again before... I should just take advantage of the time that they're giving me here. Now this is bad because I spawned down at the middle and the bottom. But like I said, there's no one. It's just so empty in here. It's really weird. It's odd. I don't know what's happening. But of course at the same time I still want to be cautious because I don't want to jinx myself. And there's an honor guard, came out of nowhere. And look how quick he took my shield down. Imagine if there was just 4 of them coming at me, I would have been dead. But I don't know what I did to cause less enemies, because there's a shit ton of enemies in this part, and it's just not happening. So basically, just gonna jump down and punch him to death. It is a funny concept. You're just punching someone to death. He's still not dead. I think it's 1 more time. I think it's usually 5 times you have to do that on Legendary. I think. Could be wrong. I don't know. I think I heard them say that before somewhere. You know, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I think I was doing this because I went back because I didn't want to get what do you call it? I didn't want to get flanked by the elites because there was a couple of them right there, I think. And one of them had a sword. Oh, and the Prophet's right there. That would have sucked. Nice, nice. Now, if it were me, it is me, but if it were me right now, I would just go out there right now and jump on the Prophet and kill him. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. There we go. And that's the end. It's such a weird, I don't know why.
Turning around. The fleet is preparing to fire on our position. We need to get out of here.
All of my frustration being released. love that line. So yeah, that was Regret. We did it in 44 minutes and 7 seconds. And I'm going to show you my stats here, and as you can see, 1 death. I'm really, really pissed off about that. But I just didn't have the I didn't have the patience to go back and start over, because I was doing so well, you know. It was such a it was a good start, you know, and I just wanted to go with it. And I decided after I died, I was like, okay, I'll give myself 1 death throughout the entire Halo 2 campaign where I just make some stupid mistake and it's all good. But I know I could beat that level without dying. I just didn't have the patience. So anyway, forgive me on that. Join me next time for the Sacred Icon. We're going to go back to the Arbiter, and we'll see you on the big screen. Thanks for watching.